do the best you can do in life because it can change in the blink of an eye and you only get one chance at it. Hey, I'm Brice Harrison from Evans, Georgia. I was driving home from my friend's house after watching the Georgia game. All of a sudden my passenger window busted out. I saw a person, on the distance sitting, but they seemed fine. She was on the phone talking. And so I was like, I didn't think anything of it, but I rode back a couple more times just to check out the situation. The police pulled me over into the gas station and said that I had hit a person, and I was like freaked out what would happen, and I was scared.
My name is Brice Harrison. My son Brice was 17 years old. He was involved in a pedestrian accident in Evans, Georgia, probably 2 miles from his home. He was coming home from a friend's house and unknowingly hit a pedestrian, and we didn't know that's what had happened. We thought somebody threw a rock at his vehicle, so his mom and I told him not to stop because he may get carjacked or robbed.
My mom was just crying, and I was like trying to make her feel better, but then at the same time I was crying, so I couldn't really do anything about that. And then my dad was just telling me, everything was going to be okay and it'd all work out.
He was charged with a hit and run. He had to go to jail for like 10 hours.
Jail's not a fun place, especially for a kid.
We went and bailed him out the next morning. Bonds about $3,000 there. The following Tuesday, we went and met with a lawyer to discuss the case. We found out it was serious. They charged him with a felony hit and run. 2 months later, her injuries increased. He was charged with a second felony of a serious injury by vehicle. He had to go back to jail for a second time, another 10 hours. Went to court. He pleaded guilty, not on the 2 felonies, but on 3 misdemeanor charges.
After I went to court, I lost my license for a year and a year of curfew from dusk to dawn.
And I had to pay a $15,000 fine to the Georgia State Victims Crime Fund.
I'm on probation and I have 40 hours of community service where I'm riding along in an ambulance in Dahlonega, where my school is. Emotionally,
you have no idea what you go through as a parent, not knowing where your child will end up at the end of this road, this journey you're on. Monetarily, I probably spent about $30,000 in countless hours in and out of court and in and out of the lawyer's office, and just talking to people in the legal field about this.
It really opened my eyes on what can happen in your life, how it can change in the blink of an eye, and I'm just thankful to be here today.
Everything in the car is a distraction. The radio's a distraction. Texting can wait. Putting on the makeup can wait. Just look all your focus on the driving.